Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my August perfume tray. So let's go ahead and get started with how I did on my June-July tray because I didn't change anything out for the month of July. So let's start with the MAC Turquoise. I wore this quite a bit. You can see there's not much left. I think by the end of this month it'll be gone, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it off my tray. I will leave it next to my tray so I remember to wear it up. But this is a really great fresh fragrance. I don't know if I'll repurchase it. It smells great. I wear it for the gym. Nice and fresh, cuts through the really hot weather, but it's not one that really like wows me. I don't put it on and think, oh my god, this smells so good, but it does smell good, and I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a fresh aquatic type of fragrance, and this is from MAC. Then I had the Flora Botanica from Balenciaga on my tray. I wore this a few times. I'll probably still reach for it a couple more times over the summer. This is a really nice, fresh, herbal, green, very floral fragrance. Great for the summertime. Good. I think it's strong enough that I think it can last year round, but I do enjoy it in the spring and summertime. And here is my Valentino Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. You can see the dents in here. I usually leave this on my tray all summer long, so this will still be on my tray in August. This is kiwi, orange, jasmine, and musk, and I think cedarwood. I love this fragrance. It is great for spring and summer, especially summertime. It's fresh, it's juicy, it's musky, it cuts through that heat. I love it, and I get compliments on it when I wear it. It's really one of my favorite easy reaches in the summertime. Then I had Love Extreme by Kilian. I wore this a couple times. I got the teeny tiny little dent in there. This is really beautiful. This is a brighter, slightly fresher version of the original Love. It smells so good. Mine has gotten deeper. When I first got it, the juice was yellow, a little more yellowish, and it's really started to deepen up, and the fragrance has started to really develop. And it's beautiful. I love it. I don't have any issues with the performance or the wear time. It's pretty strong on me. I'm really curious about trying the Eau Fresh version. I feel like I sniffed it somewhere, maybe in stores, and didn't like it, but you know, when you're in Sephora or somewhere like that and you're surrounded by all these other smells, it's hard to really get a good idea. So I'm wondering if that would be even better for like the next couple summer months. But yeah, I really enjoyed that, and I'm sure I'll reach for it a couple more times. This is Initio's Musk Therapy. I wore this a lot, and I will continue to reach for it. I was going to leave it on my tray, but I feel like I don't know if I have room for it with the other things that I want to add. I don't want too many repeats, but I will continue to reach for it over the summer. This is a beautiful, fresh, citrusy, musky, sandalwood fragrance. There's black currant, bergamot, two different types of musk and sandalwood. There might be hedione in there, I can't remember. But this is a stunning fragrance just in general, and it's been so nice in this heat. And it's one of those ones that the longer you wear it on your skin, just the better and better it smells. I tried layering it a couple of times on cooler days. We had some rain over here real sporadically over the past several weeks, and so on the slightly cooler days I tried layering it with Paragon, and I love that combo. So once it cools down and Paragon comes on the tray, I'm definitely going to be reaching for that combo again. But this is one of my favorites from the house. This is Delina La Rosee from Parfums de Marly. I've worn this a few times. I usually reach for it a lot more, but I was like really living my best tropical drink life with these fragrances. So I wore this on its own. I did layer it, but it's going to overpower most things. This is a strong fragrance. This will make a comeback for my August tray. I wear it all summer long. I love it. It's beautiful. It's stunning. I'm always going back and forth between if this one or the exclusive one is my favorite from the Delina range. Okay, let's talk about these two Ellis Brooklyn travels. So I have Guava Granita and Miami Nectar. The Guava Granita one I was really curious about because of the guava note and the banana note I discovered this year. I like banana notes in a fragrance, which I was very surprised by. But I just wanted to get a travel, try it out, because I don't think when I first saw it, was curious about it, I realized that there was a coconut note in there. I don't know if it's coconut palm, coconut water. I definitely don't think it's coconut milk because it's not like super thick lactonic. I think I can smell it a little bit in here, but what I mostly get is the banana and the guava, and I love this. I layer it on top of the Fenty Guava Getaway body butter with some of this, and then usually top it off with this, but sometimes just these two on their own, and it's so good. I just really have been enjoying it this summer. And Miami Nectar, this is one that I didn't even look at last year because everyone was talking about the coconut in there, and I just knew that wasn't going to be for me. But again, surprisingly, I think it's like coconut water, so it's light and it's fresh. It does smell like a non-lactonic version or non-creamy version of like a pina colada. It's really nice, and it has these really nice green and woody notes in the base. It makes it a little more cologne-y as it dries down. So I've been enjoying this layered, and then also this one layered, and also on its own, which really surprised me. I just did a haul video, and I actually got another one thrown in a Sephora order. I think it might have been like a, sorry, some of your other items are missing type of situation, but I really liked it. So I'm glad to have another travel. I think maybe next year, these are things I would get full bottles of. I'll probably put these back on the tray because I'm still in the mood to wear them. But you can see the dents I made in them already. So yeah, they're really, really great summer fragrances. If you've been curious about them, give them a try. Go in, smell them. Start with the travel just to make sure you like it, right? Don't buy a full bottle if you're not sure, because maybe you'll discover that those notes don't work out for you, or you get a weird smell. Some people are getting some very interesting note breakdowns from the Guava Granita that I don't. So to me, it's perfect. No notes. I like the way it smells. I like the performance. I have no complaints. The next one is Daisy Wild from Marc Jacobs, and you can see I've got a nice dent going in there now. This is really great. I've actually worn this a couple times just in the past couple days. This is banana, some type of floral. I can't remember what it is. And then maybe some woody notes. It's fresh. It's light. It's slightly sweet, but not like a fake sugary gourmand type of sweet. It's really fantastic for the summer. And I've been, living through triple digits a lot, and I spritz this on, and it's just so nice and easy to wear, and it's never overpowering, and you can really douse yourself if you want to overspray. I don't think it's going to choke you out. So I'm probably going to put this back on the tray because I'm not done wearing it, and it's, again, still hot. We're going into August. We're getting into the really, really hot weeks coming up. And the last one was Hibiscus Mahajad from Maison Crivelli. And I put a little bit of a dent in there. This is one it's hard to go through because it's so potent. You don't need that much. Got a lot of compliments when I wore it. Tried layering it with other things. It does also tend to overpower anything you try to mix it with. That's okay. It's beautiful on its own. But this is rose, hibiscus. I think there's mint, leather, maybe cinnamon, some type of woody notes in the base. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, okay. I'm trying to tell myself not to put it back on my tray again, but it smells so good, and I really enjoyed wearing it. So let's go ahead and get into what I'm going to be putting on my August tray. Let me start with the repeats. Just get this out of the way. Coral Fantasy is going back on the tray, and Parfums de Marly is going back on the tray for sure. We'll see what I add and then see kind of how I'm feeling about everything else. But Yeah, I'm going to run out of space. I can already tell looking at what I have here. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put Daisy Wild back on there because it's been perfect this summer. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to add in, this is just the little like deluxe mini size. This is Sol de Janeiro's Cheirosa 48. I got this as like part of a gift pack from an Ulta order a couple months ago, and tried it. I was really excited. I was like, ooh, guava. Spritzed it on, and I was like, oh God, no, that's awful. I don't know if it just doesn't smell great from the bottle for spray, like it's got to clear out whatever, alcohol or whatever's in there. But I wasn't a huge fan first try, but you can see the dip in there. I actually took it over to my boyfriend's place. We had like a pool party over there, and I was spritzing it on myself throughout the weekend. It's really nice. There's guava, pink musk, sunlit orchid. I think there is coconut water in this one too, but again, it didn't bother me because it's so light and fresh and aquatic. So I thought, let me put it on the tray and really test it out, right? Not just when I'm jumping in and out of the pool and spritzing myself in between. So I thought I'd put it on the tray, really wear it out, see how I like it, and if I like it enough to make a dent in it, maybe next summer I'll get like a bigger one. Okay. The next one I'm going to put on my tray, this is one that I've decluttered from my collection. This is Kayali's Utopia Vanilla Coco 21. I really like it, and it's a white floral with pear, the vanilla, the musk, all the notes from Kayali that I really like, and then the addition of like a coconut milk. And I think this is the fragrance that really helped me discover I'm not a huge fan of that note. It makes it creamy. So if you like that tropical, creamy, coconutty vibe, this fragrance will really do it. It smells really nice, but I just don't think I'm a huge fan. But I mean, I wore a lot of coconutty fragrances last month and enjoyed them. So I thought, let me give it another try. I decluttered it, but it was still just sitting in a box, not doing anything. So I dug it out and thought, let's see how I like it. Let's see if it comes back into the collection or if this is still something that it's not for me. This one I'm not sure of. I'll leave that for last and see if I decide to wear that. The next fragrance I have is a new one to my collection. I just filmed a haul. This is Jusbox Carioca Heart. This has mangoes, pineapple, rum. I'm not sure what else. Maybe some woody notes in the base. This is a really nice, sexy, deep, tropical, boozy fragrance for probably year round, but definitely for the summer. So I'm excited to I went through my whole sample. I've worn this a couple of times, so I feel pretty well acquainted with it, but I really want to have dedicated days where I'm just wearing that and really getting to know it better and see how I like it. I've been really struggling to find good mango fragrances that don't go too coconutty and don't go too lactonic or creamy or heavy and thick on the skin, because I'm wanting them for summertime. I want something light and refreshing. Okay, the next one I have is also new. This is Simone Andreoli. This is Sunsplosion, Aloha State of Mind. This is mango, guava, coconut water, hibiscus, and sandalwood, I think, are the main notes. And this one I've only spritzed once just to make sure I didn't hate it. And I'm really excited to wear it and see how I like it. If this is going to be something I like, or if this is going to end up being something that was a mistake. It was a blind buy because I really wanted to try it. I could not get my hand on a sample. So I got a really great coupon code for Max Aroma and bought it there for a really good price. I think did I get it for like $140-ish? I got a really good chunk of money off. I can't remember now. The next one I'm going to be putting on my tray is Goldfield and Banks Pacific Rock Flower, another new acquisition. I really love this. Went through my sample. I've worn this a couple of times. This is a really beautiful mineral salty, beachy, fresh fragrance. Oh, it's just blocking everybody's view. Let's put you back there. Put this here. And, well, I don't even know why I did that because the next one I have on, that's going on my tray, which is the tallest one in the bunch. This is Christian Dior's Eden Rock. Again, I still have a couple months of really high heat coming on. So I'm still in the mood for fresh, summery, slightly beachy, tropical type fragrances. Let me put this back here and I'll arrange all that later. And I love this one on its own. I really like this one so far. And I really love layering them together. And, okay. I think I'll give this one a try again. This is another one I decluttered from my collection a long time ago. This is Tom Ford Eau de Soleil Blanc. This is like the lighter, fresher version of the Soleil Blanc, the Eau de Parfum. It smells nice. This is sunscreeny. This is like that more sunscreeny fragrance, and I don't particularly like that. It doesn't smell bad. I've worn it before, and I like the way it smells. It's just not a go-to reach for me. But again, everything was coconuts last month, so I thought, go ahead, give it a try, see how you like it, because no one seemed to be interested in taking it off my hands. So it was just chilling there, gathering dust, and I thought, let's give it another try. Maybe my nose has changed. So, and then I am going to throw these two Ellis Brooklyn Travels back in the mix. I might need to bust out a bigger tray for this. It's real crowded on this teeny tiny little one. Okay, so here is my overfilled August perfume tray. If you have any recommendations, please leave them down for me in the comments below. I'm really excited to get into some of these newer ones and see how I like them. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.